Hello everyone, welcome back to Lovely Lavender Wishes. It's Renee. I hope you're having a very blessed day today. So today we are going to be working in Psalm 30. I saw this page done by Kimberly. I think it was done by Kimberly over at His Palette, and she came out with this new printable of, I think it's called Worship Him, with the these like worship girls and the disco ball and such. And oh my gosh, y'all, I saw it and I knew I had to get it. Love it. So we are going to do a disco page, and I'm imitating a little bit what Kimberly did, as well as adding my own twist to it a little bit. So again, this idea is not mine. I'm taking the idea from Kimberly over at His Palette. You should check her out if you have not checked out His Palette printables. So I also remembered that I had this napkin with these disco balls, and so it's all gonna go together. It's gonna be so fun. I'm excited. So today we're gonna be focusing on Psalm 30, actually verses 11 and 12. I mean, I'm sure you've heard this verse before. It says, "You have turned for me my mourning into dancing. You have loosed my sackcloth and clothed me with gladness, that my glory may sing your praise and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give thanks to you forever." I just love that, how he turns our mourning into dancing. And one of my absolute favorite things to do is, if there's good music, y'all, I cannot sit still. I need to be dancing. Even if I'm in my chair, I'm like sitting here dancing. So this page really spoke to me, and the disco ball for sure, because I love going out and dancing wherever and whenever I can. So let's see. I opened this up, but I really don't need this yet. I did prep my page with the gesso, some clear gesso, and let it dry. Because we are going to be doing some stamping and such. I also grabbed some of this, I already have a piece here from something. It's washi tape. It's just like grid washi tape. So actually, I think I'm just gonna use some of this here. So we're gonna take some washi tape, and I don't know, we're just gonna put it willy-nilly in places on the page. Let's maybe put some over here. I'm gonna tear this. I like the torn look. Ooh, we'll have the really torn look, but we'll kind of fix that. That always happens to me, y'all. I'm like, oh, I like it like that, and then it just really goes. Maybe we'll put some here. Whoops. And let's make it straight, shall we? Oh my gosh, y'all. But yes, I love that God always turns our mourning into dancing. You know, we may mourn for a little while, but we know that one day we'll be full of joy again. And the thing is even when we're mourning, we can be sure that we do have that peace and comfort, knowing that God has got us. You know, I don't know how people get through this life without God. Because there's so much junk that goes on in life, and sadness and death and destruction and all that. And, you know, we need that peace and comfort in our lives. And I just know I have that with God. So I'm so thankful for that. So actually, whoops, I just hit my whole big camera thing. I am going to, I think I'm just going to underline it. If I can underline it as straight as I can with my head tilted. I love that he clothes us with gladness. And it says that my glory may sing your praise and not be silent. I love that. I want to sing his praise. And I will give thanks to you forever. Love it. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm thinking this will go there. And these little, I think I'm gonna cut this one out. And I'm gonna decoupage these on. Before I do that, let me think. I might have to do my stenciling first. So we're gonna do some stenciling, we're gonna do some decoupaging. This is gonna be like a mixed media page. We're gonna do some embossing, and then some cutting and gluing. But if you don't have this, you can get the printable. It's called, I think it's called Worship Him, from his palette. And if you don't have the printable or you don't have the napkins, you can draw your own little, you know, globe or disco ball if you want. I'm thinking that will go there, so that piece will go there. Maybe coming in a little bit more, perhaps. And then I've got this top one, or this bottom one. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm gonna cut this one out. This is the only napkin of this one I have. I'm like, oh. I've been wanting to use it forever, but then again, I've been hoarding it too because I don't want to use it, if that makes sense, because I love the napkin. But, you know, why have it if you're not going to use it? So I'm just going to cut it right across the bottom here, actually. Some of you are probably going, no, don't cut it. But I can maybe use this, you know, piece for something else, or in something, you know, another page I'll be doing or something. Now that I have the printable, I can print out as many as I want of the disco balls. Okay, we'll put that to the side. So I'm thinking this one, actually, I think I want it just peeping out from the top, so I'm gonna cut it down even more. We don't want too many disco balls. I don't know, maybe you do. Like that. And this one will be here. Okay. This one will probably come down there a little bit. Right about there, I'm guessing. We'll see. Okay, so before I glue those down, I have this screen. Let me see. This is an adhesive screen stencil by Art Company, I think it's called. I got it for 74 cents at Hobby Lobby. I think it was Hobby Lobby or Michael's. You know, y'all know me, I buy stuff on clearance, but I love these like little screen things. They're like sticky, and I'm trying to figure out where I want. So I'm gonna put some up here, and I have all these different colored inks. So because the globe's got like purples and pinks, and those are my favorite colors in there, purple, pinks, and blacks, magentas, I'm gonna use those, and maybe even a little bit of blue. So I'm just, these are, I don't even know what these are called, like little eye drop, well here, color box fluid chalk inks, I guess. I've had these forever and they're running out, so I'm just using what I have, and I'm just gonna squish that down in different spots. Let me see how it, yeah, it's coming through. So I'm just gonna do that with different colors. That was a rose coral one. Let's do this. This is like a purple. Oh yeah, that's a bright purple. Let's do some purple and get it in there. I don't even know if it's going through. Okay, and then, oh, maybe some blues. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of black in some areas. Oop. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Ooh, okay. Yay. You never know what's gonna come out, so it's always fun. So I'm gonna spray that and wipe most of this off so that it doesn't smear and leak through. It's doing on my hand. Okay, so where did my globe go? This is gonna go right about there. So a lot of that got covered up anyways. So I want more to come down here. So now I'm just gonna kind of do a variety in different areas. And if it's all frayed and, you know, it shows in certain areas and not other areas, that's totally fine with me. I want it to be kind of haphazard. Let's do a little blue. And then some of this coral pink, perhaps. I don't know, I'm just gonna go around the page in different areas. And again, just putting the black in just different areas. Here, let me move this so I don't want to get it all. Cool. Okay, and let's do some down here. So let's get this page. Again, I'm just going to be transferring and moving this around and doing different colors. I should probably, yeah, see, I knew it. I should have probably. Wipe it off. Learn from my mistakes, y'all. Clear it, clean it, wipe it off so your colors don't smear and blend into each other. Okay, let's do some blue down there. Some purple. This is kind of signifying, just, you know, when the, what is that? The globe, when it's disco ball, when it's, you know, going around in circles and it's flashing its lights around. These are like all the like lights flashing around. I kind of like that. Okay, so I'm gonna stick some in here. Okay, let's move those. Few, some of the pinks. And then I'll do a little bit of the blue. Let's see if any of it's coming through. Okay, and then some down here. It's a process, y'all. It's like just layer after layer after layer and just kind of keep building it up. I'm gonna put some down here. But I like doing it like that, taking my time and just, I mean, I'm kind of taking my time, but just throwing it on there, having fun, seeing what comes out at the end. Let's do some of this bright pink over here. Just in different areas, and then a little bit of the black. And then I'm gonna put some black over here. Okay, and then we're gonna do this side. Last side. Again, I'm gonna wipe that off because all those colors will smear. And these things you can just throw in water in your sink and let dry, and the sticky kind of stays. I haven't had any problems with the stickiness. Okay, let's do this coral. With these, you got to kind of push the ink into it so it gets through the mesh. Purple. And then finally a little bit of black. Let me see how this is. Oh, let's do some purple up here. Oop. Oh, I didn't get any blue on this side. Let's get some blue. And then finally some black. Again, just a little bit. The black makes everything pop for some reason. I don't know. And I'm making a huge mess, but that's okay. Okay, well, it's kind of coming out. It looks like a big mess right now. Ooh, I forgot up here. We gotta just put a little bit up here, y'all. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna do. That's good. That's good. Okay, so those are the bright lights flashing around. Okay, let's rinse this off really quick. And I'll throw this in the sink later. Look at all that. Ugh. Okay, put that to the side and put all my inks to the side so they get out of the way. Okay, so it's a little hodgepodge right now. We'll get it. Okay, I'm gonna dry this real quick just to make sure that the ink won't smear. A lot of this might get covered up anyways. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is grab my clear gesso, my water and brush right here, and grab my napkins. So yeah, see, a lot of this is gonna get covered anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my gesso. You could use watered down glue, whatever you want. And again, since this is probably water-based, yeah, water-based ink, it's going to smear. So I'm gonna be a little careful with it. Try to get just where I need it to go. There we go. I'm gonna rinse that out. Grab a paper towel. And now I'm gonna go over the top to seal it. And when you get to the ink on the side here, whoops, be careful because you don't want to smear your ink. So I'm gonna be very careful right around there. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab my scissors. We're gonna cut this part off. As best as we can. I'll move that to the side. When this dries, I can cut it better. It's damp right now. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing for this top one. This is gonna go right in that little crevice. And then go over it to seal it down. Be careful around your ink. Sorry, y'all, I'm in like craft mode now. I'm just like, okay. Okay, so I think that is it for the decoupaging. Just a couple little napkin pieces. So I'm gonna close this up, dry this real quick. Down. Okay, this piece right here. There we go. Did not want to stick. And it'll dry faster if you flip it over. Try the back side as well as the front. And these heating tools get very hot, so make sure you're constantly moving it, because I have burned paper before with these. I've melted plastic, stickers, all of it. So I try to keep it moving. Sometimes I get lost in my crafting and I just kind of hold it there and then I smell burning. I'm like, whoops. Okay, that should be pretty good. I'm just gonna cut off the remainder of this right here along the side. Kind of even it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, now we are just going to assemble our page and then we'll do our embossing. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put this right about here. I've got these two girls, the worship girls. Got this little girl here. I think I'm gonna put her there. This is a sticker that says "Get your praise on," and then this one says "Praise Him." I might cut that off a little bit. Let's see. Maybe not. Let's see. Maybe I'll just lower it a little bit. And then raise your hands. I love that. Raise your hands. Praise Him. Okay, so let's get our glue. This is where things are going now. So these I printed on sticker paper. These I printed on like some cardstock. So those were clear sticker paper. Still got glitter on my glue stick from the last page I did with all that glitter. No biggie. If we get glitter on this page, hey, that's even better. I should probably put some glitter on here because when these globes are flashing around the place, you know, they look all sparkly. That's why we're gonna do some embossing in a minute. But if you don't have embossing, you can use glitter, sequins, sparkles. Ooh, we could glue some sequins on here too. Didn't even think. Yeah, we could do some sparkly sequins on here. Ooh, I might have to grab some of those too. I'm thinking as we go, y'all. Okay. Whoop. I love these little praise girls. They are having a grand old time dancing, praising the Lord. Okay, let's glue her. I love her holding up her two fingers. We're just pointing. Let's move her over right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna get your praise on, raise your hands. Okay, so these I printed on sticker paper, clear sticker paper. Raise your hands. Should I just go like that? Yeah, I'll just go like that. It'll fit. There we go. Oop. There's a little piece down here. Look at my fingers, y'all. So messy. Whoops, and I'm getting it on everything. I should probably clean my hands. Get your praise on. Let me grab, let's see, I'm just gonna spray my hands here because I don't have any baby wipes near me. And try to wipe these off a little bit. At least get most of it off so it's not making a huge mess. And then praise him. Put up here. Oh, I love that. Okay, let me move all this. The next thing I'm gonna do is do some embossing. So I have, this is a pen boss. This is an embossing pen. It's just like the embossing pads that we have, the Versamark pads, but you can write or do smaller things with this. I love these little dots, these circles with the dots, and I'm gonna put it right here. So I'm gonna color it in and color in these dots as well. And hopefully the pen will get through. I'm gonna put one there. We'll put one here, cover up some of this black. One there. Put one here. And I'm just sticking the pen through these little holes because hopefully we'll get them all. And then I'm gonna put one down here. We'll see how this works. Okay. So then I'm gonna take my embossing powder. This is silver embossing powder. I'll put some up there, some over here. Where was the other one? I want some here and some here. Take this piece of paper. I'm gonna shake it around. Make sure the embossing powder is getting everywhere it needs to go. Okay, so you can see it right here, right here, right here, and right there. And then I'm gonna put this back in. And now we're gonna use our heating tool, and you'll see how this will show up. That one did not work so well. Let me try this one. There we go. There we go. There we go. This one I think I'm gonna have to do again. That one did not work so well, and that's the one I need to work because it's like the sparkle showing on on the globe. Come on, we can do this. Let's try again. Take my powder. I'm going to put the powder back on it again just to make sure it sticks. For some reason it's not sticking to this. Ah, there we go. Maybe that'll stick better. Maybe that'll work. Okay, let me move that to, well, actually, let's put it in here because if I start blowing, it's going to blow everywhere. Cover that. Okay, let's try this again. There it goes. Okay, so do you see that, y'all? See the embossing and the silver? So those are like the lights that, with all the little dots, that's these globes throw out. So I'm gonna put a couple on this page as well. So I'm gonna put one like down here right under this globe. I like these little dots. And then we're gonna put one out here. And I love using these pens for stencils because you can just pick little areas that you want. Let's do another one like right here. And maybe do one right here. Okay, wipe that off, close this, grab this. Okay, there's one there, there's one there. Where was the other one? I know there was one down here somewhere. I thought I put one over here somewhere. I don't know what I got in that silver jar. Okay, so now let's wiggle this around and make sure the powder is getting onto the pieces that I need it to. Shake, shake, shake. It's hard when you're doing it in a book because you gotta lift the whole book, and versus like just a page, it's a lot easier. But we've got the pieces right there, right there, right there, right there, and right here. So now let's heat these up. Love it. I love embossing powder. When you see it melt, it looks so cool. And there we go. Look at that. So all those little sparkles everywhere. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so now we said perhaps some sequins. Let me see if I have, I don't know if I have any like silvery sequins. Let me see if I can find some and grab something here. I've got this bag of sequins. Ooh, is this like a holographic? Kind of holographic. Let's see. I also have different colored. Let's see. Ooh, I've got these pink sequins. We might have to do a couple of those. That's the same. Got all these sequences. This is another thing you guys can collect. when you're out and about. Well, here's one with like a variety of colors. It's got the blue. Got the blue, you've got the pink, got the silver. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to put some of these on, y'all. So I'm just grabbing, let's see, blues, pinks, silvers. If I can find the silvers. There's more of that blue. I want more pinks, I need more blues. I like this aqua blue. Get a couple more silvers. Okay, so let's grab my glue. I don't want that one. And let's figure out where we want these. Put one on there. I've got powder everywhere, y'all. I don't need the... Maybe put a blue here. Silver here. And I'm just randomly putting some sequins. Again, I always add, I just keep adding to the pages. There's never an end. We'll just keep adding more. Woo. Runaway sequins. I've got powder everywhere. Gotta rub it all off. I'll take a brush and rub it all off. Oh. I want a couple more silver and then I think I'm good. Maybe one there. Thought I had silver in my hand. And there. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue these down. Oh my gosh, and this glue's coming all over the place. Again, anything to make me more messy. Come on. Apparently it's sticking to my thumb. But yeah, if you have sequins, anything sparkly, if you want to use glitter, y'all know me. Anything to add more sparkle to the page or to get more messy with. I love getting messy. That means I actually did something for the day. When I look back at the end of the day and my hands are all stained up, I'm like, I actually accomplished something today. I did something creative. I know because my fingers are showing it. It's a good thing I didn't redo my nails yet because this would have trashed them big time. I'll redo them on another day. Ooh, there's like the rays coming out from the little, so I'll put that one there. And then the pink one here. So there we go, y'all. There's our page. So we focused on Psalm 30, verses 11 through 12. It says, "You've turned for me my mourning into dancing. You have loosed my sackcloth and clothed me with gladness, that my glory may sing your praise and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give thanks to you forever." And again, I took this idea from Kimberly over at His Palette. This is a His Palette printable. think it's called a worship hymn. And then I just added a few of my own things here, some washi tape, you know, did some stenciling, we did some embossing, but here, I'll bring it up close so y'all can see. Got the glittery going on, the embossing. We did some napkin decoupage, just a little bit of everything. It's a hodgepodge of different mixed media things. But I love this because it reminds me how much I love dancing and all the glittery and sparkly, you know, when these globes go around. I love that. And just this reminds me, anytime there's good music on, I just love to dance. And I know that God put that in me to want to dance and dance for his glory. So thank y'all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next video. And get your praise on right here. Get your praise on. Lift your hands. Worship the Lord this week. Put on some good music and get a good dance session in this week, I think. You know, that for sure can lift your spirits if you're feeling down. So see y'all in the next video. Thanks, y'all. Have a very blessed day.